It's time!
All right, guys. We're breaking down the UFC 300 card. I've already pumped out the early prelims, and now we're getting into the prelims. And the more research and studying I do, I just can't believe that all these fights, the first 8 fights on the card, are for free on live TV, and we're getting really, treated to some good fights here. Every single one of them could be a main event. I mean, you should have to pay for these fights. You're only going to have to pay for the last 5 fights of the night. For UFC 300, and I just don't think anyone should be missing out on these fights. We've already banged out the early prelims. We're going into the prelims, featherweight division. Sodiq Yusuff from Nigeria versus Diego Lopes from Brazil, and both these guys have the potential to be big stars, and I think this is going to be like, kind of the eliminator fight to see, who keeps continuing. They're both going to continue on, but one of them's going to shine. One star is going to shine more than the other and have this on their record. And at UFC 300, I mean, what more could you ask for? Featherweight strikers, they both stand out. We got Sodiq Yusuff, 6 knockouts, 1 submission, 6 decisions. He's coming off a loss to Edson Barboza, but it's not really a loss. It was fight of the night that night, and what a hell of a fight. I was on Barboza's side and rooting for him because I'm an old head, but what a good job on Sodiq Yusuff. He came off a Contender Series and has had some pretty good opposition since then. He's only lost to Arnold Allen and Edson Barboza in the UFC. He's got a unanimous decision over Alex Caceres and a guillotine over Don Shainis. I know that that was a late notice fight for Don Shainis, and Sodiq Yusuff was a negative 1,050 favorite to win that fight. So he was pretty much getting fed to Sodiq Yusuff on that one. But Sodiq Yusuff, he's nasty in the clinch. He grabs right a hold of your head and fires knees right up the middle. Nasty kicks, nasty striking. So he's going up against Diego Lopes, a star in his own right out of Brazil. He is coming off a first-round knockout of Pat Sabatini. This boy has 21 finishes, guys. 9 knockouts, 12 submissions, 2 decisions. So it's not very often that this guy goes, to the judges' scorecards. It's both orthodox fighters, and I just think we're going to see a nice, technical battle. Sodiq Yusuff is going to make it a technical battle. He's going to be the more, cleaner and more technical fighter. But Diego Lopes, he's a great striker in his own right. I just think that he's going to have to make it dirty. He's nasty everywhere. I don't see him getting a submission over Sodiq Yusuff. He's never been submitted, so I think Diego Lopes is going to, just make it gritty. He's going to come in with the, he's going to come right past his punches. He's going to take one to get one, and I think that the toughness of Diego Lopes is going to get this done. I see it going probably 2-3 rounds, and then Diego Lopes is gonna get the TKO finish, I think, over Sodiq Yusuff. I know it's hard to believe. They're pretty even on the odds, but I see Diego Lopes wanting it more. He's going to come out. It's UFC 300. He's going to be pumped up. It's the moment he's been waiting for. He's talking about how, he's a star and how he imagines it every day. So I think that it could go, every fight could go either way. But yeah, I see Diego Lopes getting the knockout here. If he doesn't, maybe Sodiq Yusuff gets the decision. But we're going to be rooting for Diego Lopes by knockout. Let's go. We got plenty of more fights this week to pump out. If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please comment down below. Tell me you subscribed. I'll respond. We can talk, have a conversation. I respond to each and every comment I respond to. So yeah, like, subscribe, and we'll be back for more. Rock on.